is a mental challenge. And it's so much both any kind of professional that you're going to be in that sense, in that world, like whether it's music or sports, there's so much discipline involved. And anytime you have discipline, if we go back to this control thing, the statistics are so tight for what they're trying to do that they're always looking for any way to have control.
The idea of control, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if I were to jump over to the musical side of the world with folks who are auditioning to get into professional symphonies, I mean, it's very competitive. I mean, you think about how many universities are graduating talented students with music performance degrees, and you think of the handful of full-time orchestras that are available. And by the way, all those people, they all have jobs already. So you've got to wait for an opening and an opportunity. So when you hit, you really want to hit. And this idea of a locus of control, a lot of folks go in there and they're just like, well, I guess I'll just play it the best I can and see what happens. Like, okay, well, that should produce anxiety because you can control more than that. But like, what do you do the day before? What day gets you centered? How are you going to play the pieces? What is it that you want to say with each piece? Not just can you hit the notes, but how do you express music? That's what they want to hear over there. And then process wise, if you know, ask yourself this question. Let's say there's a distraction. I'll give you an example. I was working with a guy who is auditioning for the Austin Symphony Orchestra in Austin, Texas. And he said he was all ready to go. He had kind of gotten his game plan together, you know, no alcohol for at least 2 days before an audition, because that's how long alcohol processes
Mm.
through your body. All those things. And he had done it. He had done all those things. And he got there and he's sitting in the waiting area. He knew he was going in the third round of the auditions. This is fine. And he knew what to do at that time. So his mind was occupied and he wasn't just getting anxious. And and a guy reaches into another contestant reaches into his trumpet bag and pulls out a big empty grocery bag, and he starts breathing into it, just going
Oh.
ah ah ah. And the guy that I was working with was like, "What on earth is that?" You know, that's a distraction and not something he'd ever seen in his entire life of playing his instrument.